By the end of my speech, the audience will be able to know what stem cell research is about and how it can help us. Persuading my audience to support stem cell research. It's going to be a long speech. Every day, thousands and thousands of people are diagnosed with a disease. Some diseases are able to be cured with a shot, medications, or by other means. While other diseases are deadly, stem cell research may provide powerful new methods for treating a variety of medical disorders. People that have been diagnosed with a deadly disease could be cured. Researchers have spent years on developing cures with stem cells. Stem cell research. I went to www.stemcellresearchfacts.com and found lots of good information on it. Stem cell is essentially a blank cell capable of becoming another more differentiated cell type in the body, such as a skin cell, a muscle cell, or a nerve cell. Stem cells can be used to replace or heal damaged tissues and cells in the body. They are also considered a repair system, replenishing other cells in a living body. Researchers have found that diseases such as leukemia, immune deficiencies, diabetes, liver disease, cardiovascular disease, Parkinson's disease, and Alzheimer's disease can be injected with these stem cells and a person cured from the disease. Research is also being completed for spinal cord trauma and even organ transplants. Imagine growing a stem cell into a heart, kidney, pancreas, lung, or liver and replacing a defective organ. 3 sources of stem cells. The first one is umbilical cord stem cell. Stem cells are taken from the umbilical cord after a child is born. Umbilical cord stem cell works best with standard bone marrow transplants, but do not stimulate while grafted with a disease. Parents are having umbilical cord blood taken from their newborns to store in case their child may ever need stem cell therapy. Adult stem cell is another cell. Adult stem cell is harder to locate in an adult's body. When a person is injected with their own stem cell, there is less of immune rejection. When an adult stem cell has formed into a specific tissue, it is hard to transplant it into another area of the body. The third one is the embryonic stem cell. It starts with a fertilized egg, and after just 36 hours, it undergoes a series of cell divisions, forming into an embryo. After 5 days, it consists of about 100 cells. At 14 days, the embryo has formed over 200 cells and has started to process the cell differentiation. It is best to harvest these embryos when they are 5 to 7 days old. Implanting cells that have not started the cell differentiation process gives researchers more flexibility with those stem cells. Supporters of the embryo stem cell research will describe the human embryo as nothing more than a ball of cells. The big debate. In vitro fertilization. When a person has to have in vitro fertilization done to become pregnant, many embryos and sperm will be created. Not all adhere to the lining of the uterus when injected, and some are not even injected. More than 10 will be created so one can become pregnant. What happens to these unused embryonic cells? If the parent does not wish to donate the fertilized egg for stem cell research, the egg is destroyed. Destroyed to not becoming a human, and destroyed not allowed to further research and help fight a disease. Destroying human life. How can researchers destroy a human life to research if it may possibly cure a disease? When an egg is fertilized, a human starts to grow. That embryo is a human life. People that are against embryonic stem cell research consider the embryo as if it were a newborn baby. Is it ethically correct for us as humans to take another human's life? Uses of stem cell. Use of blood from an umbilical cord is taken after a newborn is born, when it is no longer needed. Use of an adult stem cell is taken after having that person's permission with no harm done to the adult. The embryo is not able to give consent to be destroyed for research purposes. However, thousands of lives can be saved when researchers use these embryos to cure diseases. What would you do? A mother 6 months pregnant and diagnosed with acute leukemia delivered a healthy baby girl. The mother was given only 6 months to live, never to enjoy her daughter growing up, never to see her start school, graduate, or get married. But with the stem cell research, the doctors were able to take stem cells from the blood of her daughter's umbilical cord and transplant into the mother, giving her several years of remission. A miracle happened because we have scientists researching stem cells to help cure diseases. Support stem cell research and you could be part of saving thousands of lives.